What's up YouTube, it's your boy Lowpes and welcome back to another video. And today we're doing a 2020 recap video. 2020 was one heck of a year. We had a lot of ups and downs, we bought some cars, we sold some cars, lots of modifications happened, and we got hit a few times. Let's check it out. We started off 2020 with a bang. We sold my beloved CSX Type S that I've owned for about 7 years. It was heavily modified, supercharged, carbon fiber everywhere, and it was probably one of the best builds I've ever done. I knew I had to sell to grow and experience new things. The other project would be absolutely epic, as I want to get into something different, but yet still the same. We bought a 2002 JDM EP3 Type R with 77,000 kilometers, and it was absolutely flawless, and it was one of my absolute dream cars. We started off by paint correcting the EP3 Type R, fixing small issues, and then getting on to modding the car. The big challenge would be learning how to drive right-hand drive, especially with the location of where the shifter was. I've driven an EP3 before, as I own one, but never right-hand drive. So we practiced a lot and we got used to it.
That was actually pretty awesome. Yo, it rips.
My goal with this car was to keep it as authentic as possible, but doing tasteful mods that kept the value within the car, but yet looked good and was functional. After fixing some of the small issues, we focused on modifying the EP3 Type R. We picked up some Volk C 28Ns, super cheap, powder coated them, and they looked so good on the car. It was one of my favorite mods, and unfortunately I don't have those wheels anymore. We got a spoon yellow valve cover accompanied by some Cutie Instruments goodies, and then I paired it up with some Chasing J's titanium. The three of those things made an awesome combination. We also modified a few little things here and there, but I was starting to get bored of the car. The car felt the same. I felt like I was modifying the same thing over and over, and I decided I wanted to sell the car and try something else. 2020 was a roller coaster ride for the 10th Gen Civic SI. We started off the year with a bang as someone smashed into my car. After fixing it, I ruined the front end a month later. I was devastated. I knew I had to put things into high gear and fix the 10th Gen Civic SI and start modding again, because that's where my happiness lies.
Second gear. That's Yo!
The car transformed incredibly throughout the year. Even with its rough start, we did a bunch of cosmetic mods that really enhanced the way the car looked. Not only was the car looking better, it was also getting faster. We did an NVIDIA R400 exhaust to give the car some more flow and quiet it down a bit. Muffler delete plus catless downpipe equals way too loud.
Settle down, you're getting too excited.
I knew it was only a matter of time before I wanted more power. So I found a used 271W1 turbo from a subscriber and installed it. The car was flying.
Yeah, you can feel it, eh?
But I wanted more power. I decided to purchase a 271 turbo inlet and race map to complete the car. I didn't think it would make a huge difference, but surprisingly, it did.
Yo, dude! Yo, that bolt's good! Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. That was a good one. This car pulls so much better now. So much better now.
After many back and forths and a ton of suggestions from you guys, I finally decided on what to do with the new build. I was close to purchasing a 370Z or WRX STI, but something kept holding me back. Alex was in the midst of selling his 2005 RSX Type S, and we had the idea of doing a K-swap build. I bought his motor, tranny, and anything else I needed for the swap. It was a great deal. Thanks, Alex. Now, since we figured out that we want to do a K-swap, we had the motor, we had the tranny, we had most of the parts we needed from the OEM RSX Type S, but now we needed to find a chassis. I was on the search to find a chassis for that K-swap. We finally found a super clean shell. It was a 1999 Honda Civic SI, the Canadian model, which is exactly like the US Honda Civic EX. It came with a D16Y8 and automatic. So now it's time to convert the automatic to manual and put that K-swap in. This year has been a blessing in disguise. It may have started out rough, but I pushed harder than ever to fulfill my dreams of making YouTube my full-time job. We aren't there yet, but we're on the right path. I couldn't have done any of this without the amazing people around me that makes this dream a possibility. I want to give all you guys a huge thank you also. Without you guys watching and supporting the channel, none of this would even be possible. I just want to end this off here and say thank you 2020. You were rough, but you pushed me harder than ever. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys are excited. Got a lot of things upcoming, the new builds. Just remember, do it once, do it right. Peace out. Love you guys.